What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. As you all know, you do not have to believe in tarot. Do not exclude yourself from the message because this shit can actually happen. Y'all, Bernice, Burgos. Aries are at it again, y'all. All my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, and let me know. I also do personal readings as well. And you guys, my Flicking on My Big online store is now open. The link for that will be in my community tab as well as in my description box. Now, y'all, let's just get into the energy of Aries. Again, a young lady by the name of Bernice Burgos has hit the tabloids. And I just want to talk about this for a second. She is an Aries, April 17th, 1980, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a young lady who has over 4 million followers, if I'm not mistaken. She is very, very attractive. Very, very attractive. She's been on MTV's Wildin' Out and other, television programs or whatever, or whatnot. What amazes me about people in general, and not necessarily just her, but it's something that I feel like she did. What amazes me about people is that you can have all the attention in the world, you can have all the followers in the world, you can have all the money in the world, and still you will get on social media and lie. Now, I think in this respect, I think it was over exaggerated. You know how some people can say, you know what? Me and my boyfriend broke up and he called me 100,000 times. Like, she doesn't really mean 100,000 literal times, but he may have called a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of want to give her, I just want to give her a little leeway. Maybe that's what she meant. Oh, we made like 30K a night, but I don't think it was 30K a night. I mean, honestly, you're not making that much money. Now, again, you may look really good. You may have gotten a lot of money in a night. It might have been 3,000 a night. 3,000 a night seems a little bit more, it seems a little bit more substantial than something like 30K a night. And then my thing is, how many nights did you work? I mean, that has an effect. How many, you know what I'm saying? And women, what we have to stop doing is we have to quit lying to, it's not necessarily the people. You can lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. And oftentimes you all lie so fucking much that you all start to believe the shit. Y'all will concoct a whole story. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there and done that. I've lied before. I've created stories and scenarios. So, I had to learn that that's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? So, Aries, and let it be an Aries. And I do feel like sometimes that Aries are not honest in a lot of the things that they do. They have a lot of narcissistic traits. It doesn't make all of them narcissists. They just have certain traits. Narcissists have a tendency to lie all the time. You have some people that don't always lie. Some people actually don't mind telling the truth. So I just think that, again, we have Amber Williams, who was an Aries that we just talked about. And a lot of us believe she was lying. A lot of us believe that, you weren't really too truthful in the shit that you came out with. So, y'all, we got to do better. Like, we have to do better. But let's get into this energy and see. That was my little rant and my little spill. Press, no Cardi B. I am not surprised that this card came out. And funny enough, this card normally does not come out in my readings. Literally, if you go back to any of the readings that I've done using my Flicking on My Meme Oracle card deck, which you guys, I will be selling these pretty soon. I just got to figure out how to do it on the platforms that I'm on. But y'all, these are fake nails. These are fake nails. Press. Y'all remember that song, Press by Cardi B? Again, this is somebody who is faking the luxury. Why are you faking the luxury? This is somebody who's going to act like, oh, these are my nails. My nails grew this long. This is my daughter's hand. This is my daughter's hand when she was a lot younger than what she is. And these nails were press-ons. Fake, but given luxurious. You know what I'm saying? So it's just somebody is just in the mood to fake the funk. So Aries, are you all in the mood to fake the funk right now? Like, are you all out here lying on luxury? You know, look at this. No skinny hoes. Well, what if you're not a hoe? Yes, like, I feel like, y'all, somebody out here is trying to give a particular type of impression that they're not. Like, that's just off the break. Look, it says no skinny hoes. Well, what if you're not a hoe? Well, you're not skinny neither. But she is thin. The point I'm trying to make is that it's like, stop trying to justify bullshit. Stop trying to lie on shit that, like, stop. You might be getting money. What do you got? You get money. What do you got to lie about getting money for? You actually get money, you make money, but why do you have to lie about the amount of money you get? You're already doing better than the average female. Why are you lying about how much money you get? We all know that you make a little bit more money than the average woman. So what do you need to lie about it for? Aries, why do you all feel like, and you know what, this is a trait that a lot of Aries men hold. Aries men are horrible. They are storytellers and they like to lie. Like, that's Aries men. That's why I don't really fuck with Aries men, because Anton Daniels is an Aries. I made the mistake thinking that he was a Cancer. He's not a Cancer. He's a fucking Aries. And look at his attitude. He is a horrible individual and he is a liar. Now, a good 10% of him may be good. The other 90% of him, he is a horrible fucking person. Listen, these females will get you P&B robbed. These females will lie. They will make you believe something. This is the chick that Lil Wayne was talking about in his song, where he got the girl to set up the guy. So make him this, make him that, da 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 da. Make him, you know what I'm saying? Bring him to the house. We ran up in the house, caught him with his panties down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he thanking the girl for doing her job. We got you to get the dude we was trying to hit, but we had to lure him. So what do? We lied. We used you as the dog and the pony, and we used you as the bait. Tell that man what he want to hear. Get that man back to your house, because we know a man gonna come smooth back, and he gonna take the opportunity if he can. Get him there, lure him there, make sure you keep the door unlocked. And when you get him with his pants down, we gonna run up in there and we gonna get him for what he got. Females will do it too. Females will do it too. And dudes be suckers for pretty faces. But you know what's funny about that? Even a pretty face, a dude will literally sit and will deny you simply because you think you better than him. It's not even about the fact, I mean, you might be pretty, but bitch, you not better than me. And you got some men that feel like that. You got Aries men that feel like that. Anton Daniels do not like women. It don't matter how cute she is or whatever. He might try to play his hand with her, but deep down, bitch, I don't like you because you think you better than me. And see, ladies, y'all make a mistake. Y'all make a lot of mistakes when it comes to these men. All three of these cards have to do with women and women being pressed, or women doing something that they shouldn't be doing. If somebody truck say no skinny hoes, why would you still want to pursue whoever this is by asking, what if you're not a hoe? Why would you still want to pursue this? Even if it didn't say hoes and it say no skinnies. He don't want you if you big. He telling you he has a type. So why are you still trying to pursue? It's just like I heard this little podcast the other day where the guy was literally telling these females that he was gay, he was into men. Yes, he had kids. Yeah, he was into women at one point, but he's not into women no more. And all of these women is steadily trying to get him to want them. Well, what if I did this? Or what if he don't want that. He don't want it. He's telling you he want men. Right, like, look at this. Now, she says she worked at a bar. We all know the negative connotations that come with a bar. Now, what if your significant other told you, I ate and sucked somebody else up, didn't brush my teeth after, but want to kiss you in the mouth? See, a lot of you females be thinking because y'all cute and because y'all got pretty faces or light skin that men ain't gonna treat you like shit. Y'all make the mistake in believing that men ain't gonna treat you like shit because you light skin or because you got a pretty face. They gonna dog your ass out too, if not worse. And you know why they gonna dog your ass out too, if not worse? Because they feel like you don't expect it to happen. They know you don't expect it because you seem to think that shit, you can't get it too. You think you can't get it too. Look, and that shit's gonna leave you depressed, mentally depressed. Somebody need to clean up their house. Aries, y'all tend to be a little messy. I ain't even about to hold you. Y'all tend to be a little messy or whatever. So somebody might be mentally depressed and, you know, again, probably because of social media. Social media might be making you mentally depressed. You need to do some form of a cleaning. When you try to trick Bae into eating vegan food, again, and that came out right under these females will get you P&B rocked. When you try to trick Bae into eating vegan food, again, you are somebody, Aries. You are trying to manipulate people and trick people into believing something that is not true. You look at this, some people might look at this and say, that's a wing. This is a cauliflower bite. It's a fried cauliflower bite. When I was vegan for a little while, I used to make cauliflower bites because they visually give you the impression of wings, but it tastes like a tater tot. I never manipulated myself into believing that it was a real wing, but it gave the impression of. I like cauliflower anyway, raw, cooked, in between, whatever. I like cauliflower anyway, but to somebody who don't really pay attention, they might look at this and say, oh, these some cute little wings. This is a weird ass wing. You know, like you see them chicken nuggets that have the, all the chicken nuggets generally look the same. And then one day you get one that got two of them attached, two of them in one. So it looked like two chicken nuggets combined. So it's like a deformed nugget. This is the same thing. Oh, this is a wing that just didn't have a long bone. You know what I'm saying? Or it might have been a wingless wing, a boneless wing. I'm sorry, a boneless wing. So yeah, I feel like Aries, you all are in the energy right now of trying to manipulate people into believing something. You want to manipulate them into believing something that's not true. And this just, I mean, it makes all the sense in the world. You say you be eating, but you ain't seen a meal. You say you be eating, you say you be getting money, but you ain't seen a million. You ain't seen $1 million. You say you be getting money, but you ain't never seen $1 million. Again, y'all, this is why I love tarot, because tarot actually tells the truth of the shit that be happening. Out of 113 cards, the subject matter at hand is literally playing out in this card. The subject matter in this reading is literally coming out in this card. You say you be eating, but you ain't seen a meal. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if no, that was, yeah, this is something that I feel like Aries are doing right now. This is even something, I came up with this quote because of Meek Mills. Meek Mills was talking in a song, and when he said something, and it made me think, you say you be eating, but you ain't seen a meal. I believe I created this card based off of something Meek Mills had commented on or mentioned. And it made me think, people always be saying they be eating. He said something about eating. I said, people always say they be eating, but for real, they really don't see the shit that they be talking about. And then I made this card. You say you be eating, but you ain't seen a meal. I'm also a lyricist. So when I do think about stuff, I like to put it in words. And I like to do it in a way where, oh, that shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You say you be eating, but you ain't seen a meal. And so again, like I said, this is somebody who claims, you say you be making 30K, but you don't have 100,000. I mean, not 100,000, 100 million. You say you be eating, but you ain't seen a million. She may not even be a millionaire. She may not even be a full millionaire yet. Look, let me see. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Bernice Burgos. Let's see what her net worth is. Let's see what her net worth is. Bernice Burgos net worth. So here I am on, what site is this? Briefly. I am on briefly.com. And it says her full name, Bernice Burgos, date of birth, April 17th, age 44, birth sign, Aries, place of birth, the Bronx, New York, nationality, American, ethnicity, Puerto Rican, height, 5'6", weight, approximately 138 pounds, female, sexual orientation, straight, children, 2 daughters, a granddaughter. She's a model, entrepreneur, social media influencer, Instagram, X, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, let's see. Okay, the model is estimated to be worth between 2 million and 3 million. Estimated to be worth, she makes around 500,000 per annum. So, okay. So she is estimated to be worth between 2 million and 3 million dollars. Which nowadays, $2 and $3 million is not a lot of money. However, it's more than what the average individual has. So if you're making 30K a night, a night, you should be well past a 2-3 millionaire. You should be well past a 1-digit multi-millionaire. You're only worth, and that's estimated. You're estimated, excuse me, to be worth between 2 and 3 million. You could be on the lower end of 2 million or closer to the higher end of 3 million. So she is a millionaire, because if she has at least a million, if she's estimated to be between 2 and 3 million, she is a millionaire. So even still, you're not making 30K a night. Making 30K a night, you would have been well past 2-3 million annum. Look, I'm not on OnlyFans. It was just a promotion. So you do promo videos. You're not a hoe. What if you're not a hoe? You may not be a hoe, but you bartend and you do all these other things on social media. You're a social media influencer. You do dress like a Instagram model. You are an Instagram model. So I mean, I will relate Instagram models to and look at that. This is what slipped out. Achieving success is hard. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're not going to take it, but we're going to show it. Again, and then look at this. I'm not on OnlyFans. It was just a promo. It came out right under the computer. Social media. Okay, so I feel like social media might be trying to convince her, like social media does everybody. And I want to say shout out to Schuler the comedian. Schuler the comedian he said something to somebody and it kind of stuck to me. He said, social media will have you believing you need to catch up to people that you're already past. Let me say that again. Social media will have you believing you need to catch up to people that you've already passed. So people on social media will have you believing, oh, you need to get your money up. And they themselves don't even have no money. You may have $500 to your name, but you on social media balling out all because buying drinks that was $1 a shot, and you buying 7, 8, 9, 10. You only done spent $10 on a shot, but you giving the impression that all these shots is about $20 a piece, and it's not even really like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't argue what I don't know. That's crazy. Instead, I'll argue what I do know. What she does know is how to make money. What she does know is how to manipulate, but sometimes people take their manipulations too far. Dwayne Haskins, a Taurus, my deepest sympathies. So I feel like somebody may be saying this. She or Aries, you may be saying this because you are depressed about a death. So, death does things to a lot of people. Things do things to a lot of people. That's just the way of life. But it might have been a death that caused her to be the way she is. So a death of someone may have caused her to feel like she has to be something she's not. Or something traumatic with a Taurus. You may have gone through a traumatic situation with a Taurus individual. And I know that to be true. And this might be specific to an Aries that is involved with a Taurus. And the reason I say this is because my sister is an Aries and my mom and stepdad are both Taurus. And they have this very strong love-hate relationship between each other. And a lot of the time, my sister may say that, it was things that she experienced with her parents that kind of sculpted her to be how she is. So now she's trying to live out how she wants to live her life, her views, her thoughts, compared to what she was taught growing up. So you just never know what somebody goes through. Both of my parents are still alive. And my stepdad, he is also still alive. So again, it's just some people may have been born and raised by the same parent and feel completely different. You just don't know what people go through as individuals. So look, manipulation, oodles and noodles, and a short haircut. See, it almost looks the same, but they are two totally different things. On this side is my blonde hair. On this side is a pack of oodles and noodles, chicken flavor. Okay? So I can easily say the oodles and noodles, I can easily say, look, the oodles and noodles are dry, but then after they sat in water for a little bit, they got a little bit thinner, or they aren't as hard. And then when I move my hand, you realize that's not noodles. Because it looked like, if I go like this, it looked like oodles and noodles. It looked like oodles and noodles. But then when I move and you notice it's not noodles, like I said, manipulation is not always so obvious. But sometimes when you look at it from a different perspective, or when you look at it from a different view, like I said, she got a lot of money. So what the fuck you need to lie about? We already know you got money. Do we have to know how much money you have? No. We just know you got some money. Let's go ahead and get a couple tarot cards so we can end this reading, because this is kind of irritating me a little bit. It just doesn't make any sense that people feel the need to have to lie about stuff they already have. It's like, if you got a man, why do you have to lie about it? Getting a man. No, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. But you know what? I'm not going to take that, only because, but then again, let's go ahead and take it. Good fortune comes to those that lie and cheat. And that is the honest to God truth. Like what is the, how does the saying go? Nobody ever got anywhere by being honest. That's not necessarily true, because you can go a long way being honest, but some of the biggest people in the world that have shit probably lied, manipulated, cheated, and that's how they got what they got. You got to cheat the system to get it. You could make over $40,000 and get food stamps by lying to them and telling them you're only getting $20,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Wheel of Fortune goes to the people. I mean, it goes to both people, but it also goes to people that lie, cheat, and manipulate the system. It goes to them too. It's just the intentions come back on you, and karma will hit you harder. And I'm a firm believer of that. Look, the Hierophant in reverse. You may be going through a breakup, or you may be breaking a contract, or you may be abusing your power. And that's what I think this is too. It is an abuse of power. Like, stop. You have the power to influence, but you're using it to lie. You're using it to lie. You have the power to influence over 4 million people that watch you, and you're lying. And then you're just moving on with it like narcissistic people do. They lie and just move on. Lie and move on. Lie and move on. It's like you try some shit here. When it doesn't work out, it's like, let's say you live in a state and you live in an apartment or a house, and then your money gets low. All you do, you up and you abandon it, and you move into your friend's house, and you leave everything inside that house. So they put an eviction on there, not realizing your ass was gone a whole month ago. And then it goes on your record. And then you move to another place, and you work. And that's something that Aries people I know do. They will leave a situation destitute and then go into a new one. They will work really hard to get away from this situation and start a new one. And once they start that new one, they work hard, they maintain it, and then they slip. They fall back into another place. And when they fall back into that place, well, shit, let me just go over here and try something else new. But now, not only is this one already still open and left destitute, this one is still open and left destitute. So you had this 7 years on your record. Now you done started over another 7 years on your record. And now you done started somewhere else. It's like, well, I'm going to move from one extreme to another. The 8 of Cups. What did I just say? Walking away. Look at all of them cups. Walking away from all these situations and scenarios just to go somewhere else and start all over. Just to go somewhere else and start all over. What was that movie, Stepdad? Where that guy, he was, I guess, a psychopath or a narcissistic psychopath or whatever he was. And he would meet women, have relationships with them, kill them and their kids and everybody, and then he would leave and then act like he was a new person and go to a whole nother state and just do it all over. Didn't I just say that? The Six of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. You're just going to go to another situation and start all over again. And then once you get finished, you're going to walk away. You're going to abuse your power. Okay? Abuse your power, move on to another, walk away, and then move on to a whole nother situation, and just do it repeatedly all over again. That is the life cycle of an Aries. That is a life cycle of an Aries, y'all. Like, and it may not be all Aries in that particular way, but like I said, even in relationships, Aries always goes backwards. They always go backwards. Look, the Knight of Pentacles, speaking about going backwards, slowly but surely losing all of the things that you have because you don't know how to tell the truth or be honest. So you may accumulate a lot of money, but it's like as soon as you get the money, it's gone. So you could have 1,000, but as soon as you get that 1,999 of it is gone. And now you got to make a decision. Which way am I go now? I can't stay here. So am I going here or am I going there? Look, the Knight of Wands, and you're not exactly happy about it. You're not super passionate about it. I feel like you're walking away very upset, very irritated, very in an authoritative, fuck you, don't tell me what to do, leave me alone, watch me walk away. Look, you don't want to talk about it. You got the Seven of Wands, and you may be fighting people, arguing with people, having a feeling the need to have to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look, turn the cards around. Six of Wands, because you did not have a victory. This is the Six of Wands in reverse. You didn't have a victory in your situation. Now you're feeling defensive. Now, and that's something that this Burgos, Bernice Burgos was doing. Like when she made that comment, people were looking like, you don't make that type of money a night. That doesn't even make sense to make that type of money a night. If that's the case, like Schuler, the comedian, said, then everybody would be bartended. And it don't really take a whole lot to become a bartender. Like you have to have really good memorization skills. But outside of that, and you have to know how to work quick. But outside of that, being a bartender is not really that difficult. And you can even name your price. But even in naming your price, most people don't make that kind of money even naming their price. The best bartender in the world's best bartender, probably don't make $30K a night. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is somebody who's lying on luxury. If you don't, you better.